So, if winter was all about the childhood, what is spring gonna be? I have to jump off this, I think. Come on. How many times am I gonna miss this? Come on, go. Ah, come on, I'm not gonna be able to get it. I'm not getting it. Come on. Go, little fox, go. There we go. I can stand here. That's much, much easier. Oh, man. All right, there's more up there, too. We got to get... But first, a memory.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom, so I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all, put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows of the barber shop in Anchorage. My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
So, as we suspected, spring is the adolescence, the teenage years, where he starts to become his own person, but also doesn't have much. Has a little bit of rebellion in him, maybe. But it didn't sound like he was much of a rebel. Mostly just a bystander to some rebellion. Let's see what this is over here. We saw a bottle rocket sitting up there. What are you? Oh. Wow, okay. Nice, so we can jump even higher with these guys. There we go. Nice. Now I don't want to leave. I don't want to go anywhere without those guys because those are amazing. Cop car. Uh-oh. I feel like this is going to indicate that we were getting in some actual trouble here. Maybe he was mostly just a bystander, but maybe not always. Maybe it didn't always work out that way for him. This is a kind of an interesting way to explore memory, you know? Kind of find it interesting. There's just artifacts laying everywhere. Not just the story stuff, like other things too.
He was working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they'd come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting. Felt like I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings. but all good things have endings. A cop outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw us in a bottle rocket into someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking to disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
Yeah, that's never going to end well. Wonder what, where Mom is in the picture here. That's where Joseph ends up here eventually. Oh, come on. I have to go back and get those. That seemed like a good way to get up here, but not if I don't stick the landing. Try it again here in a second. There we go. To the skies. And we'll go up this way then. So I wonder if we'll find the what do you say, purple truck? Gray and purple truck? Careening around the mountain pass. This is where it might be. It feels like that story kind of jumped out at us. I wonder if I missed something. Doesn't look like it. I hope we didn't. In a storytelling game like this, you don't want to miss a single beat, but it happens. Now the whole fox looking for her cubs, not cubs, pups, would seems like it's taking a back seat now, because the whole month has passed. We haven't seen them. Now this seems like a point of no return for us. So make sure there's nothing else up here we can get. Can't jump anymore though. Seems like that's it for us. All right, I think we can jump down safely. Got more interesting butterflies here. Oh, I think I see the truck up there possibly. There's the there's another memory over there too. I saw a thing over here someplace. It's right there. I don't know if I can get that one. Not from the ground here. Can I walk up? I can walk up over here maybe. If I can walk up, then I should be okay to double jump off of this then. Yeah, there we go. Get it? Yeah, nice. All right, let's get back over here then. Check out this memory over here. Check out the truck up there. Purple and yellow truck, looks like. See what it says.
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was going to be someone and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I had proved the ultimate point. But my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me. All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but
It's hard to believe, isn't it? Surprises me too. It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, make this right to himself, more than to me.
It's surprising that it worked after that, but I guess cassettes hold up sometimes. The cassette there just said Old Bluegrass on it, I believe. I don't really see a way to jump up here. Maybe from here with the butterflies. I don't think we should try that quick. Let's see, butterflies are over here. Where's the rock? And then if we still can't make it up there, because it looks like the truck is up there. Oh, here's one under here. Nice. High and low. If we still can't make it up here after getting up on that rock here, then we'll go someplace else. We'll go over to the waterfall there. Just gonna try it from here. It looks like it's too high still. I think it's too high still. So we have to walk up as far as we can. Nah, it's not too high. Yeah, it's too high. Okay. All right, we'll head over there then. Maybe there's another way to get up there. Or maybe there's not. You never know. Looks like there's a lot of jumping over here. That part there looks lower. That may be possible to jump up there with the butterfly. Could we go on the waterfall? Sure enough. Nothing behind it though, except for getting stuck in the physics of the game. Okay, just don't go back behind the waterfall. Just don't do it. A little bit of splish and splashing. Looks like there's one up there we're gonna get. Can't really see over there if we missed anything. Oh, this will be some fun jumping. So, yeah, maybe from over here. Nope, didn't do it. Butterflies have left me. I couldn't jump off the thing there. Okay. Maybe I can get double butterflies. If I get these guys. And then get these guys. And then I can jump anywhere. Ah, there we go. So now, I probably can jump up here, no problem. Let's hope for the best. Oh, yeah. That's not the right spot, but I definitely can jump higher than I did. Okay. So if I jump to the low part over there, then I can do it. Okay, this is going to take some time then. Oh, I want to forget triple butterflies. Okay, that's what we'll do. Because we got those butterflies on the rock underneath there too. I don't need to jump to get those either. All right, one more try from over here, and then I'm going to give up after that because I want to move on. All right, go for the low part here, and got it. Nice. All right. And there's the pickup truck. Smashed up. Just beaten up. Half buried. Worth the trip, though. Worth the trip. Okay. Let's go get those butterflies again here now. That I've done it 100 times already. And now we will try to jump over to there and grab the next area here.
My friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush and able to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time.
So is this a metaphor for us jumping over this thing right now? Please make it. Okay. I'm not doing this again. All right. And now we get into a much different area, looks like. Less green, maybe. And what is this? Maybe it's not less green. It's less trees.
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Interesting questions. So, we're in a new area here. There's a couple of steam geysers, it looks like. A bunch of them, actually. Don't quite know the significance of that, but we are definitely in a new spot. Guess we'll head over to the closest one here first and see what it's all about. Oh, you know what it is? Transitioning. It's the next season.